Mommy friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. In this video, I'll be sharing some of the simple and realistic planning tips I'm doing this summer to help prepare for the upcoming school year. This video is also part of a fun planning collaboration with my sweet friend over at the Homeschool Shopping Channel. This is actually our second time collaborating, and I just love her heart and everything she shares. She has such a great eye and helpful resources and planning tools that make life easier for busy moms like us. Let's start with something I'm super excited about next. Unboxing my brand new printer. Having a reliable printer is one of those things I used to underestimate, but it truly makes such a difference in how smooth our homeschool runs. I use it constantly for worksheets, curriculum supplements, lesson plans, flashcards, notebook pages, and more. Now is the perfect time to get these tools ready while the schedule is a little lighter and there's room to prep without pressure. Once the printer is all set up and tested, I jump straight into prepping our flashcards for the new school year. I printed out sight words for my younger children and multiplication facts for my older one. Just the basics we need to keep reviewing constantly. And I wanted to share a super easy method that works for me. After printing them out, I cut the flashcards and glued them onto plain white index cards. This way they're sturdy, easy to handle, and totally customizable for each child. You don't need anything fancy, just your printer, a glue stick, and a quiet afternoon. I love doing this kind of projects on a slow summer day with a good playlist or podcast playing in the background. Here's a planning tip. If you're overwhelmed by prep, start with just one subject, like reading or math, and focus on the skills your child needs the most review on. That way, when you get into the school year, you'll already have some review tools on hand and ready to go. Next, I want to walk you through one of my favorite planning projects that I've been working on this summer are interactive journals. These journals are such a game changer in our homeschool. I use them for all kinds of learning, writing prompts, grammar exercise, reading responses, creative journaling, notebooking, and more. I like to keep things budget friendly, so instead of buying expensive binders or spiral notebooks, I simply tape together two composition notebooks for each child. That gives me a thick, sturdy journal that's easily to organize by subject or theme. This year, I'm excited to be using a mix of printable resources from Teachers Pay Teachers inside these journals. I found some wonderful bundles for grammar, vocabulary, and writing activities that I'll be rotating into our routine. I'll be sure I'll be sharing a separate video soon walking you through the exact resources I chose, how I print and prep them, and how I plan to use them throughout the year. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. Here's a helpful planning tip that works really well for journaling time. I set up a journal bin or drawer for each child. Anytime I print out few pages, whether it's a writing prompt, copywork, or grammar activity, I just drop it into their bin. When we're ready to work in our journals, it's all right. It's all right there. No scrambling around or digging through stacks of paper. Also, try to leave a little extra space in your journals for seasonal or theme pages. If I find something fun around a holiday or a book we're reading, I can just slip it right in. Having the journal ready, prep gives me a place to put those things without needing to come up with a new system every time. This kind of summer planning keeps me enter the school year feeling way more organized without making everything feel rigid or overwhelming. Now let's talk about homemaking, because as homeschool moms, we're not only planning lessons, we're also planning laundry, meals, cleaning, and everything in between. One thing I like to do every summer is restock our homemade essentials. That keeps our house running, started with our laundry detergent. In this clip, I'm showing you exactly how I make it. Step by step, it's inexpensive, quick to put together, and it lasts for months. Plus, it is gentle on our clothes and our budget. I love being able to do this kind of prep while school is out because it saves me time later. One less thing to run out of, and one more thing I can check off my mental list. Here's a helpful tip I've learned over the years. Pair one homemaking task with one homeschool planning task each week in the summer. So, for example, this week I prepped flashcards and made laundry detergent. Next week I might organize books and clean out the pantry. I call these my prep and peace days. Just tackle two focused tasks a week gives me a sense of progress without burning out. By the time August roll around, I have a lot of functional things done, and that makes me feel more prepared and more present for my kids. So that's a look into the simple, manageable ways I'm planning our homeschool year this summer, from getting the printer ready, prepping flashcards, building out journals with TPT resources, and taking care of homemaking tasks like detergent. All of it adds up to a smoother, calmer start. And just a little reminder, you don't have to do it all at once. Pick one thing, give yourself time, and do it with peace and grace. We are not aiming for perfection. We're preparing our homes with intention. If you found any of these tips helpful, I'd love if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And leave a comment letting me know what's one thing you're doing this summer to prep for the year. I'd love to connect with you in the comments. Also, don't forget to watch the Homeschool Shopping Channel video next. I'll have her video and her channel linked below, and she is sharing some amazing planning tips you won't want to miss. And coming up, I'll also be sharing a full video of my homeschool planning setup for the new school year, how I organize it, what I track inside, and how I use it to as a stay-at-home homeschool mom to keep everything moving. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm cheering you on, mommy friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.